Do you know how a dog feels? Recently, many people keep pets in their house. Do you know how a dog which can't speak expresses his feeling? He expresses his feeling through a tail, barking, sound, or action. First, when he is glad, he wags his tail. On the other hand, if he raises up his tail straightly and wags with a big motion slowly, it means an alert and aggressive display. However, he puts it down when he feels that others are stronger than himself or he is gloomy. Also, we can understand his feeling through his barking. If he barks like mung, mung, loudly and powerfully, it means he is keeping watch something. If he barks like king, king, it means he is hungry or has frustrations. He barks kegang, kegang when he is painful, and he sounds woo like a wolf in loneliness. When he threatens or hates others, he roars. We have to understand his feeling and take care of him because he is with us in every time.
Why does a whale come up on water? Have you ever seen a whale swimming in the middle of the peaceful blue ocean? Seeing a huge whale, you would have to ask this question. Why does it come up to the surface and spurts out water? Most of all, you have to know about the ecology of a whale. He is not a fish. He is a mammal. A mammal gives birth live young and raises it with milk. Also, he doesn't breathe with gills like fish do. A whale has lungs. He has a trachea on his head, which is also known as a blowhole. Some whales have two, according to its kind. When he comes up to the surface to breathe, you can see the water spurt out from his blowhole, and then he inhales air. This is the only way he can breathe, so he has to regularly come up to the surface, then dive underwater again. In case of whales with long whalebone, the diving time for him is around 10 minutes, and 3 to 10 minutes for small-teeth whales. But for sperm whales, it's around 30 to 60 minutes. A mother whale lets her baby breathe by raising him to the surface as soon as he is born. People have to take care of whales, as they only bear young every 2 or 3 years.
How does a plane fly? Human had dreamed that they flied to the sky. People who had studied to fly to the sky made a plane with idea from a bird. How could a heavy plane fly to the sky carrying people? We can find the secret from the construction of airfoil. When you see the airfoil separated from plane's body, the section of it is form of bulge. If a plane flies quickly in this form, the flow of air bumped against the airfoil becomes more faster and upper one than lower. The air pressure gets lower on the part of fast flow. Because the power acts on high atmospheric pressure to low one and down to up, the airfoil soars. We call this power upward force. Besides the upward force, there are the gravity, a power against the upward force, and reaction, the air resistance occurred on whole body of a plane, including an airfoil. Because a plane needs to overcome the reaction to make the plane fly, the thrust gained by propellers or gas engine has to be more increased than the reaction. Besides plane's principles, you need to think about other transportation's principles. What is a principle of what a helicopter flies? You maybe have seen the scenes that a helicopter was used to put out fire or help someone out of isolation. Nowadays, it is a useful flying machine in a firefighting or rescue or building, besides use for soldier. In the principle of what a helicopter flies, upward force, gravity, thrust, and reaction act like any planes. The upward force and thrust are acted by revolution and slope of rotor. The revolution of rotor makes a helicopter gain or lose height, and the slope of rotor makes a plane advance, go back, and turn around. If the resultant force of upward force and thrust is same with the resultant force of gravity and reaction, the helicopter can fly on the same place. Although it can't be faster than a plane, which is fixed airfoil, it can be tremendous help to you when you are in distress. Don't you want to pilot a helicopter?